Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, we have some unfortunate news about the gentleman who fell overboard in the fjords in Norway. We have a cruise line that is set to possibly take away Royal Caribbean's largest cruise ship in the world title. That's right, they may be going for the title. I just reported that we had a gentleman went overboard in the fjords on the MSC Euribia, and they stopped, rescued the person, and rushed them off to hospital. Unfortunately, the news has now come in that that passenger has indeed passed away. I was hoping for maybe a good resolution to this one of those lucky 28% that survive when going overboard on a cruise ship, but unfortunately it again goes in the other column. Not, again, a great story. Just wanted to update that one as well. It does say in many news reports out there that the death is suspicious. They're treating this as suspicious while they're investigating. However, that can be just a regular standard practice out there until that investigation is done, when there's no clear sign of an accident or something like that. It's not necessarily suspicious because of somebody doing something like a criminal act of throwing somebody overboard or harming somebody. So a lot of people have said, oh, it's suspicious and it's just a procedural thing that they put out there when they're investigating a death on board a cruise ship in Norway. Next, speaking of MSC, this one is kind of interesting because, as you all mostly know, Royal Caribbean has the title of the largest cruise ships in the world. In fact, they have the 6th largest cruise ships in the world, starting with the Icon of the Seas and then trickling down to the Oasis class cruise ships. Well, they're also bringing out the Utopia of the Seas this year, which will add another largest cruise ship out there. They have the Star of the Seas coming out, and that'll add another ship. So they're going to have the top 8 cruise ships in the world, the largest ones in the world. Well, apparently it looks like MSC Cruise Lines is in talk with a Finnish shipbuilder to make an even larger cruise ship than the Icon of the Seas. Now currently, MSC has the World Europa, and it is currently the 7th largest ship in the world, but by quite a big difference. I mean, the gross tonnage on that ship's around 215,000 tons, and it's around 1,100 feet. Well, the Icon is around 1,200 feet, almost a full 100 feet larger. It's around 248,000 gross tonnage. It holds 7,600 passengers, while the MSC cruise ship holds 6,600, 6,700. So again, the Icon is much, much larger. They are talking with another, not the normal one that they normally go with. They normally build out of Fincardi, but they're talking with another shipbuilder in Finland because they need the dock space. If they're going to build this ship, they need to get it in, get it ordered. It's going to take a while to build. They have to come up with a brand new design, etc. They can't just throw, okay, here's our world-class cruise ships, and we're just going to add another 130 feet to it. It doesn't work that way. So they are looking at possibly building and becoming the largest cruise ship in the world, taking away that title that has been held by Royal Caribbean for years and years and years, starting all the way back from their Quantum classes and their Voyager classes were at the time the largest ships in the world when they came online. And now a cruise line seems to be coming after that title. Now, we all know that MSC has been making a big push into the United States. In Europe, around the Mediterranean, they are very popular. A lot of people know them. They're a slightly cheaper cruise line than the North American cruise lines. They cater to the Italian audience. They cater to different nationalities. They have beautiful, beautiful ships. They just tend to be different than what the North American audience normally goes for. But this year, they're having 4 cruise ships sailing out of Florida this year and look to expand that even further. They're looking at building a terminal in Texas. They're looking at building all kinds of infrastructure to make MSC more popular here in the United States. Well, one of the things they need to do is get the American taste buds, right? If you go to a European-based cruise and you taste the food, it's far different than what we're used to in North America. It could be much more spicy, it could be much more flavorful, shall you say. It's not as blanded down in a lot of ways. Not to say that we don't like that kind of food. It's just we're often hot dog and hamburger people, right? And we don't necessarily throw a lot of spices on all of our food. Well, they do in a lot of cases, but they are getting the hang of it here in North America. Their entertainment used to be completely opera-based when it came to North America, and that's not the audience that, comes up. We don't usually go for 6 out of 7 shows being opera on a 7-night cruise. And they've now changed it and come up with new Broadway shows and changing their entertainment. So they're starting to get the hang of the American audience. They're also offering the Yacht Club on board, which is their suite class. And a lot of great reports are coming out about MSC cruise ships lately. They seem to be coming along quite nicely. So yeah, I imagine it would be hard to imagine Royal Caribbean going, they're going to build a bigger ship, are they? We're back to the drawing board, everybody. And they're going to try and say, okay, you want to do that? That means war, because they've held that title for absolutely ever. As long as I can remember, it's Royal Caribbean, largest ships in the world, and then everybody else. Yes, we have large cruise ships. The Sun Princess is a large cruise ship. The Mardi Gras is a large cruise ship. But when you put them beside the Oasis and you put them beside the Icon, they are dwarfed in comparison. And they are very proud of having that title of largest cruise ships in the world. Imagine them coming out and saying, well, we have most of the largest cruise ships in the world. We just don't have the largest one anymore. I don't think Royal Caribbean would go and let that go for too long. I think you would hear very quickly that they're building an even bigger ship than the Icon of the Seas. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think you might be interested in seeing something from MSC? Have you tried MSC in North America lately? Have you gone on the Divina? Have you gone on the seashore, the seaside? Getting lots of very good reviews coming from those ships in the past 12, 15 months. So I'm very curious to see what everyone else out there thinks of them. Leave some comments down below, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.